Okay, let's try binding this again. Let's see what happens when we do a fresh um, bind of the body. I'm going to do rigging, skin, unbind skin options, delete history, attach, and let's go to advanced skeleton and select form joints, set smooth bind options. Let's try geodesic voxel bind skin. And see where we're at. Seems much better with just the default geodesic voxel bind. That's a problem. What happened here? Jesus. Alright, let's go back. I mean, one thing I want to check here is the geometry on this, because part of the problem is you might not have sufficient geometry on here. Well, it looks pretty well lined up, actually. Okay. Let's try again with heat map. What? Oh, I undid it, so that's why I don't need to unbind it. Alright. Let's see how this does. Well, that's terrible. Why is this doing such an awful job? Wow. Alright, and let's go back again, and this time let's try just the plain old closest distance. It's funny, that's actually better as a starting point. I mean, there's still some pretty big problems here, but it's better than either of those. I don't know why they're doing so poorly. So let's just sort out some of the issues now. Let's get any weight off of this from the left shoulder. Oh, I'm sorry, right shoulder. Okay, there's nothing on there. There's some there. Let's zero that out. That should have moved. It's probably moving it to some wrong place. Okay, let's do this a different way. So these we're going to want to be at whatever that joint is. What is that? Let's add that to probably that one or this one maybe. Okay, so it's replaced with a value of 1 flood. Okay. And same with this. Okay. And let's move these to one of those chest joints as well. Maybe that one. Okay. And same with these. Just grow that. And okay, and let's see what's popping out here. Let's just flood that to there as well. Okay, let's see where we're at now. It's always the problem when you have two surfaces right on top of each other. It's like you run into stuff like this. So I mean that's but let's just see how we're doing elsewise. Oh, maybe I'm just looking at it not smooth. Maybe it was actually okay. No, it wasn't. But that's kind of an extreme pose, so but yeah, you'll probably do that. The thing is then what we need to do now is take some of this. Oh, let me just isolate for this for a second. Yeah, see, the one issue is we're a little bit short on geometry right here. Which means, there's not much to work with in regards to dealing with that issue as far as, because there's not like a set of points here that I can weight. But then again, it's the same as this, so I guess you just need to see if we can see what's happening in here. What I can see is this isn't moving in as much, I think, as that is. Like that's not moving in at all, like this stuff. So let's just give some to the shoulder. That's the right shoulder. And let's add 0.1 at a time. Flood. Maybe a couple times. Let's see what we get now. Okay, I don't really think that's better. So add a little bit to the shoulder for those guys. God. This needs to move more. Maybe, oops. Maybe a little bit more for these guys down here. Yeah, that's going to help, I think. I mean, basically we got to make these the same as each other. The ones that are kind of near each other. So either these have to move more or those have to move less. Or maybe we need these to move a tiny bit with it. So yeah, this is just terrible having these right on top of each other. I don't think that's going to work. It's worse. The other thing we can do what you might consider doing, let's give this a shot. Let's is deleting the stuff we can't see. So let's unbind these. Well, yeah. And then let's isolate this for a second and just gonna unisolate this. Oh, we don't want that. Just gonna grow this a little bit more, and I'll just deselect what I don't want to select here. This is sort of cheating, but see if we get away with it. Because that penetration, we can sort of. Oh, I guess we want to delete some of this stuff out too, right? Just control double clicking that next one, right? Delete those out. See, I can't see, from the point of view of this, there's no difference. But it is sort of a cheat, but it's fine because we don't need that. Let's just save a version of this. Well, it's not like perfect, but we're just going to have a lot less trouble with the intersections now. Let's just add 0.1 at a time to this. Add 0.1. Should we get this guy too? Okay. Yeah, because otherwise you could just be painting back and forth all day long. So I might go that route for this, the deleting out some of the geometry. Because as long as we don't see it, it doesn't matter. It's only a nuisance. It doesn't add any value. So I'll save this, and yeah, that would be my approach.